Here we are. Hello, welcome everyone. My name's David Crowe, I'm Head of College here at Chelsea, and I'm here to welcome you to our graduation showcase. This is the first time we've staged a virtual showcase in this way, and we did that because we just knew it was important that we couldn't allow the pandemic to stop us from celebrating the achievements of our graduates and marking a really important moment in their own personal journeys. I'd encourage our guests to please take a few minutes to watch the film before you dive into the work. I think it'll give you a really good sense of the resilience and the community spirit of our class of 2020 and their experience at Chelsea, and you'll see the collaborative nature of the work that they've done here. This class, I think, will always be remembered as a special group of graduates who produced an amazing body of work in the most difficult of situations. It's a remarkable achievement from the students and from the staff, actually, and we can all see the hard work that's gone into every piece of work that's on view. Whatever's been missing in the middle of this pandemic, it's not been creativity. So, on behalf of the university, I send my warmest congratulations to all our graduates on this showcase. We are very proud of you all, and we wish you every success with the next part of your journey and your professional career. Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
You guys are going to get these as wet as possible.
The very first project that this graduating cohort engaged with in their first year was the remaking of the 1984 Japanese animated science fiction fantasy film Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. We transformed all our studios into film sets, and the students designed and made scale models and one-to-one sets, camera and lighting rigs.
50M definitely had a very relaxed kind of atmosphere to it, didn't it? And it felt like people wanted to be there and they were really engaged and students were relaxed.
Like, so many people came to that and it was just a really, really good atmosphere.
Just being at like such a cool event as well, and like having done loads of work for it, it's just like a really cool thing to be a part of.
We are very familiar to every classmate. This is a good point, I think. Yeah.
That's a brilliant point.
Everybody in our class is also like very sweet and very like kind to each other, which does not happen all the time actually. But but the people in our class are really kind to each other. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's been great because it's the first year of the course, and obviously the first, like for me, new as the course leader, so I got really lucky with all of you as students. It's been really good.
Tate Exchange is an experimental program that questions the impact of art on people's life.
For us, it's a kind of critical vehicle to talk about our responsibility as a designer to improve the world.
We've been working with different students from different disciplines across Chelsea and Camberwell. Interior spatial design, textile students and graphic design students. It's been really exciting because I've learned so many new skills, and they bring a lot to the table, different thought processes.
I also really miss the chicken legs in our canteen.
We used to eat that every day.
Yeah, right? We have that every day. And now,
we would have like pies and we'll have like nice pasta, but Jean will take the chicken leg for some reason. Just plain chicken leg with rice.
Technician
collaborations, I think, is so important. I think, like Tim, especially within NEAR. And just all of the staff really. I think the staff make Chelsea. I think they're so amazing.
I'm Mary Evans. I'm the BA Fine Art course leader at Chelsea, and I'm here to big up our graduating students. They have really stepped up. The class of 2020 on BA Fine Art at Chelsea have done exceptionally well.
Yeah, I forgot about the pizza. I've still got that pizza receipt sitting on my desk in the office. I haven't been able to get the money back because it's.
Oh no!
But we do love a pizza, don't we? It's nice to have a pizza.
It's interesting actually. Sometimes when you're really limited, it challenges you to be really resourceful and innovative, and it can work. It can work in ways that you don't anticipate, which I think is something that we've seen with a lot of student projects, which made it a really exciting time, despite everything. The sort of disruption and transformative effects have thrown up some really exciting outcomes.
Do you think it's a more considered practice?
Yeah, 100%. I think so. And like, obviously you've only got like certain materials. Like I've only got this yarn and this yarn. I can't go to the yarn shop. I can't just pop into town and get yarn. Like it's very like, okay, this is what I've got and this is what I've got to do. So you've got to really think about it. And yeah, I think that's been really helpful for me personally.
Yeah, me too. It's like definitely taught me to be more resourceful.
It really put things in perspective, and by limiting you all, it's almost kind of forced you into these really exciting outcomes.
Like the uncertain, like when you're in uni, you're in a bubble, and like the uncertainty of like graduating and finishing and like still doing your work and being independent. Like just touching on what we said before, I think it's just made me feel like a lot better. Like, oh, I could do freelance design, and feel quite confident in myself in doing that. Whereas I don't think I would have had that if this hadn't been the thing.
In fact, it gave me immense amount of focus. If I was in school, I would have done less because I would be distracted. I would be distracted by a lot of other things. I would go out. I would go out with other people in the class, or like I would definitely be drinking, which I did not do at all.
I really miss when you told me to wear a jacket every day, like almost every day.
She would be like, I bought a coat. It's so cold. But then she won't ever wear that coat and shiver all the time. So I would never understand that logic at all.
The speed with which people were kind of cooperating and collaborating, and I think this is a big goal of the course. And I think in this year it just happened so much quicker than before.
Was for me was one of the greatest experience that I've made in my life, really.
I want at least a half of this cohort to have an MA again. Well, it was really nice to be with you guys. I don't know. So.
Yeah, I think it's like going through this lockdown, I think it brought us closer. Like I think the bond that we have now is like different from the bond that maybe last year graduate diploma student had, because like we went through this together, and it was like that shared experience that like we still support each other.
This has been a defining moment historically that you've shared. It's just been enormously challenging, I think. And it's amazing how well you managed that challenge.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
And thank you for...
Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Katrina.